What's up? Welcome back, everybody. And by everybody, I mean you, Elk. Welcome back. Number 21 watching this later. Thanks for clicking. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Do I still hear music playing? No, hopefully not. So if you don't know me, my name's James. I'm a product designer. I design tech stuff, music stuff, all kinds of stuff, whatever my interest is pointing me towards at the moment. And in these streams, I'm designing a hardware drum machine. So a device that you can play drums on. And yeah, in these streams, I am working in SolidWorks. And at the moment, this thing you can see here is something of a prototype design. Oh, how am I going to pronounce that name? Machaves? I have no idea. Hi, bro. How are you? I'm great, man. Welcome. Thanks for the follow and thanks for jumping in the stream. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? So in the last stream, I started working on this thing, which is like a very lo-fi prototype. It's basically just a sheet of acrylic, which will have a bunch of holes cut in it. And then if I show this, we will have something like one of these displays, 7.9 inch 8x3 display, mounted in the middle of this, and then some kind of computer to run the software on, and then just a bunch of buttons like these ones, these keyboard switches, which the camera is not focusing on at the moment, but hopefully it will. These kind of switches, we'll just be able to click into the thing like this. Dust flying everywhere. And yeah, so that'll allow us to try some different button layouts and things like that. I did get one thing. Let me just jump out for a second. I bought... Switch the camera again. I bought a big piece of acrylic. You can see my computer screen there. Yeah, this is just the material that I will cut this prototype out of. It's just 3mm black acrylic, and yeah, that's what I'm planning to use. And this piece is 500mm wide and 250 millimeters long. I don't know, mixed up those measurements a little bit, but you get what I mean. So I had been designing this based on the normal size pieces of acrylic we would get for the laser cutter that I have access to, which is 300 by 600. But I wasn't able to get them from the shop that I went to, so I think I'm going to adjust the design to fit within 250 by 500, which I already started to do off stream a little bit, and yeah, it kind of broke everything. The holes are missing, and I'm realizing now that like this is a little bit complicated with all these patterns and stuff. I really don't like using patterns, so I think I'm going to be very OCD and very annoying, and I'm actually going to fill this sketch up with every individual square that needs to be there, which might even mean that I redo all of these squares, but you know, sometimes you just have to rebuild your CAD, and the second time you build it, it'll be better. And hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, what messages did I miss? Elk was very quick to jump in and say yo as soon as I clicked go live, which gotta love that. And got notifications turned on. Yeah, I mean, I'm just amazed that you're so quick to jump in. You know, it's great. No complaints. I love it. And I don't know how to pronounce that name. How can I pronounce this name? Is it Mech or Mitch or McHaves? It's your voice, bro. It's so soothing. I don't know about that. I mean, it's nice of you to say, but I don't know if I believe it. One other thing that I did here was I added some circles. I missed that viewer. Yeah, who was that? I don't remember who was always saying something about my soothing voice, but they haven't been around for a while, so don't know. I miss them too, though. Love having more people here. Yeah, so I added some circles in here to represent like the largest possible knob diameters that I would consider having on here, and they're very close together. So I think we probably have to have some smaller knobs, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 millimeters would be, no, it's probably too small. Maybe like 12 millimeters would be acceptable. So I did 12 millimeters. You'd have a bit of space in between them, I guess. We'll see. I can cut this sheet out, put some knobs in there, and we'll see what it looks like. But for now, yeah, I need to sort this out. Bro, I'm Turkish, so I don't understand much of what you're saying. That's why I don't interact. Sorry. I'm trying to understand. Okay, my apologies. Sometimes I speak in a very lazy way, or I don't open my mouth enough. But cool that you're watching, man. I'm glad you were able to find the stream. And big fan of Turkey. I was in Turkey in 2018. I mean, big fan of the place. Let's leave it at that. My old housemate was Turkish. She's cool. No comments about politics, though. Whereabouts in Turkey are you from? Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to what do I want to do? Also off stream, I added another row of buttons here because Yesa told me that he would like to have some sets of 5 to play with for some certain types of interaction, which would require 5 buttons next to each other. So I'm going to do that. Maybe I just save this and then get real destructive. What do you think? Yep, gonna do it. Gonna delete all of this. And do it again. because it's too messy. And I probably can get it in a different sketch, I think. Maybe we can do the holes in a different sketch too, the circle holes. I'll just do squares for now. And will I keep this here? How am I gonna do this? I think I'll do this. All right. Ding dong, of course, ding dong. What's broken? Whatever. Okay, who else is in chat? I see there's 4 people watching. What's going on? Talk to me. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put this like blank in here. Wait a minute, I can do a center rectangle, right? Do we like center rectangles, maybe? What dimension is this? Okay, we call this the switch ref. We'll put that there. Gonna make another center rectangle. Make that equal, and these, so I can reference that. So I'll have less dimensions in this sketch, and then I'll just start laying out a bunch of these. And I didn't count how many there should be. So I had 5 here. So it's 5 by 8, 5, so 18 by 4 plus 3 plus 4 is 11. Yeah. So 11 by 18. So let's just copy a shitload of these. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm gonna do this. This might be a horrible idea, I don't know. Do I want center rectangles? I don't know. Would I rather just do this? Yeah, I don't like center rectangles. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. Elk, what's going on in your world? Gotta distract me from this confusion. I saw you ordered. God, can't speak. I saw you uploaded a bunch of clips from your live stream. Nothing much. Been working on some soundscape stuff and auditioning tones. Oh, cool. How did the stream go? I didn't get to catch it. When was it actually? Maybe what I can do. I'll just copy this and do that. Yeah, that works. And yeah, I remembered to record in my DAW, so now I can strip my voice part of or out of everything and publish clips. That's a good idea, dude. Streams are fine. I usually solo or have a viewer or two. Haven't talked to anyone though. Well, you talked to me when I joined a couple times. Yeah, I know what it's like though. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, now I should just be able to like copy these. God damn it. Yeah, now we're moving. Wait, what happened here? I don't have any goals on my stream, so I need to think a bit about what I want to present. But I was pretty stoked to get like 10 pieces, ideas pulled and published from it. Dude, that's your goal right there. I mean, like my goal in my streams is to design this thing. Like, I mean, I guess the way I see it is like I'm gonna do this anyway. So if somebody watches and they like it, then that's dope. And I think like already the fact that you've pressed go live, and you're getting stuff done and outputting music from it. It's like you've already achieved something, you know? So I would just keep chipping away at it. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, how many squares have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How did I get 16? That's 5 and 4, 4, 3. Okay, some of them must be overlapping because I had more than that for sure. What? Come on. Do it properly. Okay, they look like they're pretty evenly spaced, right? Stupid fuck. SolidWorks is great. Sponsor me, SolidWorks. Yeah, that's true. I need to make a plan. I need to plan out tracks in advance. I have my patches ready to use. Last stream got same-ish sounding after a while due to using the same patches while experimenting. But I agree that going live and recording in the door at least gets stuff done. It was a nightmare splicing everything though. Yeah, I feel that. Editing afterwards is always annoying with every project, I think. And yeah, same-ish. I mean, like that's what jamming is, you know? Like if you play in a band or something, you play the same songs for like hours, like trying to figure it out. You know, that's just the nature of it. I guess like to keep the stream more interesting, maybe like it's good to like jump between different sounds and stuff and then come back to it. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, like, and I don't really like, I'm no big time streamer, but I think like if you try to curate the stream in a way that it's going to be like as entertaining as a video, might as well just make a video, you know? Like, it's hard to make a stream like fully planned out and organized. I'm kind of just doing it because, you know, it's like a way to document the progress and keep myself motivated and stuff. But I know it's not as entertaining as a video or as engaging as a video. I think ideally, like, more people will... What the fuck? More people will come and watch and engage at some point. And then that's probably the nice part about the stream, I think. Like, having people in here and making suggestions and asking questions and those kinds of things. Sorry, Marco, I didn't see a message there. Thanks for joining. Printing or laser cutting? This one I'll be laser cutting. So, just showed before, I have this piece of acrylic. And yeah, this thing, it's gonna look something like... Oh, this is gonna be so broken. Something like this. It's basically just a big plate that you can mount switches into, like this. Early stage proto, you know, just to try to figure out button layouts. Yeah, I was talking a lot in my original stream. Wait, what did I miss? Maybe SolidWorks can send you a massive beefy PC. It's not the PC, like my PC can handle SolidWorks fine. It's just SolidWorks needs to like not be so buggy. Like for an industry standard program, it's very peculiar. What's happening here? Why is this happening? I think it'd be easier. Oh wait, yeah, I was talking a lot in my original stream, so there would be periods of quiet background sound. I think it'd be easier if someone was there chatting. It helps guide the stream a bit. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea, to be honest. I don't know if you know Wintergarten. It's this Swedish guy that makes the marble machine that plays music. He was streaming his design stuff for a while, and he had another guy there named Janus or Hannes, I can't remember. Yeah, and that's probably a good idea, because when you get, like, you need to sort of focus on the design if you want to actually get something done, and then that can be sometimes boring to watch. So yeah. Machine cutting. Laser cutting. So yeah, guess machine cutting, but with a laser. Laser. Wait, Marco, are you the guy that just says a bunch of things? Like, have you been in here before and you just say words at me? If not, I apologize, but if yes, then I'm excited. Light burn. This is the guy, isn't it? You're the guy. Hell yeah, light burn. Fuck, what am I doing? One, two, three, four, five. Oops, that's not what I want. Wait, no, that is what I want. Okay, I need to make that. Light burn. Yeah, what else? What else? Tell me more. Light burn's a good start. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, I need to do that and do that. And laser CNC engraver. Those are indeed words, my friend. Tell me more. But work on acrylic. So machine cutting, light burn, and laser CNC, but work on the acrylic. That's a very interesting statement. Yes, so I'm going to use a laser CNC engraver, but more accurately a laser cutter, to cut out the acrylic. Bro, I've been waiting on these low profile 90-degree MIDI cables. They arrived. The MIDI connector is perpendicular to the 90-degree bend. The MIDI connector is perpendicular to the 90-degree bend, so the cable bend covers the other MIDI port. Okay, like you mean it bends to the right instead of bending up or down. Yeah, that's annoying because MIDI cables are directional. Oof. I think I've had that happen to me before with a power cable once, like a 90-degree power cable, but it was bending the way that I didn't want it to be bending. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. Had no idea. I have 6 of them. Fuck. Yep. That's where they get you. Dude, that's fucking annoying. Yeah, don't know what to tell you, man. Like, is it possible to rotate the plug-in part, or are they like molded? No, they're molded. I at least only opened one. I'll see about returning the rest. Yeah, good call. Yeah, that's a real doozy. And like, I don't know how common 90-degree MIDI cables are, but so yeah, I don't know if you have the option to choose like 90-degree up, 90-degree left, 90-degree right. It's a real doozy. I just need some low profile short cables to connect my electron boxes. So are you planning to run the cables down or up, or how's that going to work? Thinking that I don't want to have these buttons in the corners because I want to have screws there. Jesus. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, switch to YouTube. I actually have a secondary table elevation shelves on my desk. I've been hiding and running the wires underneath everything, but the electron stuff is all in a row on the top level. Okay, so you want to run it down and then run the cables under it, I'm assuming? That'd be a pretty clean setup. So I get you. So you need MIDI cables that go down. So you've got to look at the orientation of the MIDI jacks on the back of the electron gear, because they might not always be the same way. Like, there's the little black, like, rectangle bit. You got to make sure that's either at the top or the bottom. It's tricky. Okay, I need one more row of buttons here. I wish you could listen to music while streaming without getting copyright striked. So quiet. So silent. Just the sweet sounds of clicks. Lots of clicking. Just make your own. Yeah. I do have some, but it gets a bit repetitive, you know? This, and this should all be equal. This is going to be broken? Or not? No. Need to make this driven. Make these equal. Okay, now what's stopping this from being defined? Ah, okay, that shouldn't be driven. Keep that as 6. Oh, that's why. Alright, this is looking a lot cleaner than what I had before. I'm happy with where this is going. I think. What's missing here? This should be equal to this. Nice. You know, Alkiesa and I have thought about starting a small business making MIDI cables. Like making real nice MIDI cables. I can stream stuff I'm working on through a web browser. Yeah, that could be cool. If I could listen to you while, I mean, we could just talk in Discord, you know? But I kind of exploit you so that it looks like there's people typing in my chat. But maybe it's more interesting if we're just talking in Discord. And then you could like pipe your audio to me somehow. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I can add you to a channel or something. But are we both going to end up just getting distracted? Okay, so this needs to go here. This needs to go here. These can be, make these equal. What's missing? Ah, that's what's missing, of course. Nice. I guess technically that doesn't need to be there. And also these don't really need to be there. And these don't need to be there. What did I miss? I know Signal and Insta. I think we've messaged on Discord before. It is. That's why I'm investigating now. Well, I have a streaming app that transmit from my door to a web browser page that anyone can tune into. Oh, sick. Well, if you're already doing that, like, I can put it on. Why can't I move this? I'll just do this. Yeah, nice. Uh-oh. What's the problem? What's happening here? Starting to get angry. What's the big problem? Okay, let me save this. Since we're steaming along now. I don't know if I actually committed to the application with a license. I was experimenting with different audio stuff and found something else that served my purpose better. Eat a healthy and nutritious Snickers. It has peanuts in it. And in America, that practically makes it a vegetable. That's very true. You know, cocoa comes from a plant, doesn't it? So that's a vegetable. And, I mean, cocaine comes from a plant too. So that's a vegetable. We could be out here living a super healthy diet. Enough about that. Nah, I didn't mean I was getting angry. I guess that's why you said you need a Snickers. But I didn't mean I was getting angry. I mean SolidWorks is getting angry. I think it's starting to feel a bit overwhelmed with all these squares. That's only for politicians. We're still fighting for mushrooms here. Cocaine's for politicians. Yeah. Mushrooms is legal in California or not? I can't remember. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh. We have movement. Thanks for Stream Elements for just chiming in randomly as well. It's good to see. Hope it was working the whole time. They're legal in my state. Right. Your state is somewhere like north east, right? From memory. There's too many goddamn states in that country. I want to say Colorado, but that's probably totally wrong. What's happening, SolidWorks? I need them to give me like the juiced up SolidWorks version that doesn't do this. Oh yeah, that's a lot of relations. That's probably why it's unhappy. Alright, just let me deselect everything so you don't have to worry about these relations. I can see that there's a lot. Got a few people watching on YouTube right now, but nobody's chiming in. Hello? Hello, YouTubers. You're my favorites. You're the golden children. Let's try this. See if this doesn't destroy everything. Nice. Nice. Turned everything into one row. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, we got some messages coming in. I'm in Oregon, just north of California. Okay, that's definitely not northeast then, is it? Hand pink waving. It's nice to see a nice pink hand. It's very sweet. I swapped to YouTube too. As you mentioned, that was where you wanted your views at. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, ideally I'd like to get more people over on YouTube, just because Twitch be doing some weird things, you know? Technically I am breaking the Twitch terms of service right now by multicasting, so yeah, hopefully people stick around on YouTube. Ooh, you know, since I secured my domain name, I may do the browser streaming stuff on my website once I build it up. That's not a bad idea, yeah. As long as it's not too like resource heavy, because I know like my website probably couldn't handle it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it could. I had to kill my Twitch stream last time as it wouldn't allow me to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. How did they know? And how were you doing it actually? Were you using Restream as well? Ooh, that's not good. I was trying to use Restream. Really? And what did it say? It worked perfect the first time. Is this gonna undo or am I screwed now? There we go. So I guess then maybe I can expect a ban at some point. Or maybe just like the free version of maybe the free version of Restream don't allow you to simulcast with Twitch. I don't know. There we go. I'm not sure, it wouldn't connect to YouTube while streaming on Twitch, so I killed Twitch and YouTube went back to working. I couldn't get Insta to stream at all. Yeah, I think with Instagram you have to have like, you have to meet a certain... Wait, how did you even get the stream key for Instagram? I haven't been able to get mine yet. The first stream I did was Twitch and YouTube through Restream free, and it worked flawlessly. Yeah, how'd you get your stream key on Instagram? I used a program called Yellow Duck. I don't think it worked. I think I've heard about that. Yeah, so I got banned on YouTube. I got banned on Instagram once for unfollowing a bunch of accounts. I don't know if I ever told you about that. I unfollowed like 100 accounts one day. Like legitimately. I went through and individually unfollowed them. Just like random celebrities and stuff that I don't care about anymore. And I think that they thought it was like spammy, like a bot or something. So I got banned. So I'm always like worried now about trying any like third-party apps or something with Instagram, because I might be on like a watch list. Oh, SolidWorks is really struggling now. Maybe a more beefy PC would help with this. My profile popped up with no issues, but it wouldn't connect, so I uninstalled it and changed my password after. Yeah, good call. I don't like Insta that much. Yeah, I'm interested in trying streaming on Instagram and like TikTok and stuff, but the thing is, you have to stream... I guess you have to stream vertical content. So I don't know how that would work. Like, if you're streaming on... Like, I can understand you could stream on Instagram and TikTok at the same time and do vertical on both. But like if you're doing horizontal video and vertical video at the same time, I don't know how that works. Like if you're making a horizontal stream like I am now, can I send this to Instagram or TikTok? I don't know. Oh my god, this is going so slow, but I'm almost there. Kind of just want to save just in case. I think you can, but you need to make sure the orientation is correct, at least on Instagram. Don't know about TikTok. Yeah, but like, make sure the orientation is correct, but like, what if it's not correct? Like, I know right now that my orientation isn't correct because it's landscape. But I would like to stream on Instagram at the same time as YouTube and Twitch, but How do you serve landscape and horizontal at the same time? I mean landscape and portrait. Oops. Am I done? Hell yeah. Look at that. So what's my between lines dimension? It's 6.5. At least now I don't need to do patterns anymore. Okay, well, I think this works. Let me do a sanity check to make sure that the buttons fit around each other. Wait. These keys like 18 by 18. So I'll just put another square in here. Speed catting. And we'll put in a 12mm circle for the pots. Okay. I sent you info about the Instagram Live producer orientation. Okay. Sick. Maybe I'll check it out after the stream. How long have I been going? An hour. That's not too bad. Okay, little sanity check. Getting slow. Alright, so they fit next to each other. And okay. That looks good. Now I need to do something that's going to take a long time. Lots of clicking. I just have to click like, I don't know, 100 times. No problem. So who else is in here? We got 5 people. Who wants to say g'day? Tell me something. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Do some backseat driving. Ask me a question. How about tell me an interesting fact about your own country? Who is the worst ever serial killer from your hometown? No, actually, don't say what your hometown is. Who's the worst serial killer in Oregon, Elk? Oh my god, so many clicks. No idea. I'm just asking because I was watching a podcast before where they were talking about true crime stuff. I never normally listen to that, and they normally don't talk about it on the podcast, but they did this time. But I don't know how I feel about the fascination with serial killers. We had one about 15 miles away from my house back in the late 80s. Jesus. Do you know how many people that were killed? Doesn't the word serial killer imply the existence of a parallel killer? Oops. I'm related to 2 Californian killers. I'd prefer not to glorify people like that. Yeah, I agree. Jesus. Yeah, they got to stop giving them cool names. I mean, I think they have stopped that now. Yeah, this podcast I was listening to, they were talking about the Night Stalker or something, and they're like, yeah, they shouldn't give him cool names like that. They should just call him like the Stinky Bitch or something, because apparently the guy smelled really bad. My great uncles are the Hillside Stranglers. Jesus. See, that's a cool name though. They shouldn't have done that. Should have called them like... I don't know. The Hillside Weirdos. That sucked and it took me way too long. I can't even say like to think of that. This is stupid. Alright, let's see if this is gonna absolutely break my computer. Make these equal, and then make all of these equal. Stream might just crash right now. Oh. Or not. Nice. I don't know, I've never met them, and I'm related by marriage. Okay. So you haven't got the killer blood, hopefully. The genes. Would it be funny to call these potholes? Potentiometer holes? Okay, and what I want to do actually is nope, this is going to take too long. I want to put some screw holes. I think what I'll do put them in the corners like this. And then I'll put some along here as well. Wait, no, I want them like in these corners. Oh yeah, that'll work. So many clicks. I should do like a... wonder if I could do like a click counter. An on-screen click counter that counts how many times I've clicked in one session. Because I do a lot of clicks. Can I make... no. What can I make that vertical? Okay. Now I'm ready to fix this. Ding dong. Get rid of all these patterns, 'cause they're not needed anymore. Ding dong. Ding dong. Grid layout. Convert entities. Potholes. Convert entities. Boom. There we go. Then I'll put my screw holes in with the hole wizard. No, I won't use the hole wizard. I'll do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Did I tell you about how I had a chat with the guy about AVB elk? I won't say who it was or who he works for to protect his identity, but I also won't. He didn't tell me anything. He didn't tell me nothing. No secrets were given. He just gave me some background knowledge about audio video bridging and Milan. Yeah, so we had a chat and he basically, like, I just had a bunch of questions about how it works and about like who's making hardware that supports it and stuff. So it was good. Gave me a lot of info, and I didn't realize, I didn't really know much about Milan before, but apparently AVB on its own isn't really like, it's not really like a full spec. It's like a protocol, but it doesn't say like how many channels there should be in a stream and what quality the channels should be and all that kind of stuff. That's part of this Milan spec. So yeah, it was good to find out some stuff about that. Apparently lots of things are moving in the AVB world now, but right now, like, it's kind of hard for someone like me to make anything with AVB, because everyone kind of uses like proprietary hardware. Hopefully soon there'll be some more accessible options. All right, check it out. This looks like it'll work. Now, one thing I was thinking about doing, because this is 500 millimeters long, I'm gonna have some excess, so I was thinking about putting a display in this, making maybe some mounting holes for the display, and we know which display it's going to be, and I found a CAD model for it. And it has mounting holes. So should be able to measure where these holes are. Let me just check if my dimensions are the same. So that's 208. Yeah, 208. by 69.8 giggity. Oh, I've got 70. I do probably need to make it a little bit bigger though, don't I? 69.8. That's 208. Probably need to oversize that hole a bit. Then the screen. One 191.8. Okay. $59.8. I've got 60.4. It's a bit weird. So yeah, I probably need to oversize this hole. Why doesn't it like that? Alright. And I'll make these equal. No. I just oversize it by 1 millimeter. Does that make sense? What does that give? 210. That's good. 210 by 72. I like that. 72, multiple of 8. Good number. Okay. So that should make the hole a little bit bigger, which will mean that the grid layout will be slightly different. The spacing reduced a little bit, I think. Now these are spaced exactly the same, so that's cool. Okay. So I don't know which direction we want the display, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I think that's technically up. So from the center, wait, let's can I get center to center? No. Maybe I'll just do this. By the way, at some point I fixed my mouse scroll wheel and it works so much better now. I bought a replacement scroll wheel board on AliExpress and now it's like way better. Doesn't scroll backwards. Is this central? It's 104, 104, yeah, okay. $68.9. Weird choice, but okay. I might have to make some slots for mounting this correctly. Okay, so 104 by 59.1. And is this central? 29.2, no, 29.9. Fantastic. Mm. $29.9 and $68.9. Yeah, that's not confusing. what I should potentially do is make an assembly with this thing in it. So first I want to orient this correctly. Wait. I should actually be going the other way. If I look at this from the front, it should go to the right. I think. Guess it doesn't matter. I can just turn the whole thing around. Okay, so jacks are on the top. Yeah, so it should go. Okay. So that means that this should be 68.9. Can do this trick, split this face. So I want to move this body. I want I think I want the top plane to be this surface, but flipped. And I want the front plane to be parallel with this, but flipped. And parallel. The front plate to be coincident here, and the right to be coincident here. Yeah, that looks good. Then I can delete this face, delete and patch. Cool. Then I'm going to save this as displays 7.9 inch. I'm going to give it like a more practical name. wave share 7.9 inch. 8x3. I'm going to save it as a step. Then I'm going to make it into a SolidWorks model. I don't need that actually. Okay. So now I'm going to make an assembly. Why has this been so slow? Okay, new assembly. Insert this and the display. Yeah, so actually maybe I'll move the top of this plate down. Or I'll save this first. I think if I just move this sketch down, that should solve my height problem. Why does this say assembly 1? I just saved it. It's weird. Ding dong. I know what happened. Gotta flip the direction. Ding dong. Why does this say assembly 1? Did I not just name it? Oh, I saved it as a part? Idiot. How did I save it as a part? Oops. Okay, cool. So I got my acrylic sheet and my display in there. Now I need to figure out like if I can cut out some extra bits of acrylic that will make it easy to mount this. Let's see. How far is this distance? 11 millimeters. So if I did 3 layers of 3 millimeter, 4 layers of 3 millimeter, it'd be 12. So then I'd end up with a screen that was recessed down, which is not what I want. Wonder if I can get away with making that gap 0.5 of a millimeter. Nah, this is probably fine. So what do I do? How do I mount this? I was thinking about having like a plate that comes out here and goes on here or something, and it could slide in both directions. So I could have a slotted hole here and a slotted hole here. I made this whole thing 420 millimeters wide. My sheet's 500, so it means I've got 80 millimeters left, which wouldn't be enough to go like, oops. Wouldn't be enough to make like a big mounting bracket. Yeah. So I'd have to split it into 2 parts, possibly. What will I do? Do I just get some more material? What does this thing look like on the back? Touch port, HDMI port, power port. So I can't block any of these ports. That might be tricky actually. Like this HDMI port's going to go into the back of my pots. It comes with this little adapter thing. Hey, I got streaming over the browser working. Nice. Link me. Let me check it out. I don't know what to do here. How am I going to mount this thing? And how are the cables not going to be in the way? Do you like chocolate milk? Choco Coco, welcome. I've been known to partake in some chocolate milk. Why do you ask? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for clicking. Do I even bother trying to mount this thing, or do I just like... It'd be cool if this was accurate and I could just make the hole fit so that it like slid in and landed on that. Well, the downside is that it seems to be more oriented towards collaborating. It seems that I can give you access, but the program will want access to your camera and mic. I don't think that will work. Is this one of those like live jamming things? I guess we'll get pretty bad ping on there too. Sorry. I would assume we would get pretty bad ping being on nearly opposite sides of the world. I wonder how much space that cable needs. Lander sessions, I'm not impressed. Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah, I remember something about them. This whole idea of like jamming across the internet sounds good in theory, but like it only really works if you're close to somebody, because even if we had internet that was the speed of light going directly from your computer to my computer, there would still be like 300 milliseconds of latency. Like I think it's roughly 300. Like the speed of light through the earth, even like through the center, would still take 300 milliseconds. Yeah, I don't know how to mount this thing. I need to order one of these and have it in front of me. In front of me. Speaking very lazily. Because like alternatively I just sticky tape it. You know what I mean? Like just put some tape across here. Put some tape across here. Oh, actually maybe that's a solution. So just put a piece of acrylic across there. I can't have a piece of acrylic going across here. I mean, these mounting holes don't really make sense. Like, if you put something over here, you're going to block this jack. If you put something over here, you're going to block these jacks. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, and I'm on Wi-Fi. I get fast speeds, but I'm getting audio cutouts through streaming. I can imagine. Oh, sorry. Mm. Yeah, see, how do you mount this thing? Because they expect you to have that little adapter doohickey. These holes even meant for mounting. Like, I could put a bracket across here. I can't put anything across here though. Hmm. Hmm. That reaches. I realized that what I'm saying might not make any sense yet. Okay, I think I've got an idea. So what I'm going to do is make 2 brackets, and these 2 brackets should fit in the offcuts of this acrylic plate that I'm going to use. And I'm going to try to make them fit around everything. So this needs to be at least 6 millimeters. I'm going to make it 7. Oh, maybe I'll make it 8. Let's see what that looks like. The USB port is like here, so I need to make sure that I'm not like getting in the way of that. This looks really thin. That concerns me. Then I was thinking I could put like a slotted hole in here somewhere. This probably doesn't need to sit like that. It probably can go like this. See if I can get a vague idea of what this will look like. Save a copy of this, make it part 2. What is this part for? So I want to make like some mounting plates for holding the display. So you'll see in a second what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah, basically the back of this display has these screw holes, and I want to make something that can like interface with those so that I can actually mount this display onto the board. And I need to get the height right. Very cool, thank you. Okay, so the display from the top, sorry, the mounting holes from the top are 11 millimeters. and then we'd have another 3mm plate. Okay. So this extrude will start here and end here. So if I bring that into the assembly, it should start to make sense. Well, why is this dimension way off? See this? So, oh. Okay, I know what's happening. But first I need to know well, this will give you an idea anyway. So I'm going to try to like mount this plate onto this display and then mount this plate onto this plate, like with something filling the gap in between them. I think that's the plan. But if I hide this, why is this not even close to lining up? $114. A 59.1. Okay, that's meant to be 114, not 104. Come on. Oops. $68.9. So I got that wrong. And 29.2. 68.9 and 29.2. 68.9, 29.2. Now everything should line up. Yes, that's better. This should be 11. Oh, I'm over the 2-hour mark now. Damn, I want to finish this. I might be able to laser cut it tomorrow. Okay. Gonna make a copy of this. Call it 3. Smells like something's burning. Be right back. My neighbours are burning oil. Okay, so we've got 2 brackets here now. One of them's in the wrong place, but it shouldn't be. What the heck? Yeah, I think they're just cooking and they like burned the oil, if you know what I mean. Okay. What size holes are these? Radius 1, so it's a 2 mil hole. Surely it would be an M3 screw though, right? Maybe it's 2. Yeah, it could be M2. This is M3 though, I would say. Just don't want to accidentally make the holes too small. So what I'm thinking is I slot this vertically and then I'll slot this horizontally. So that way I have a little bit of adjustment in both directions. So let me go back to my sketch. I think so I'll put a straight slot here. I actually don't like this slot tool. I might just draw it there. And then, yeah, so I think this would be I don't know, this one I think I'll make 3mm, because this one I can choose how big it should be. So I'll put the slot in the top. How is this defined? I didn't choose how long this should be, did I? That's weird. Why is it all black? I'll make it 6. Make all these equal. Then I'll do the same thing but horizontal here. So in this case, in this case, the slot is going to be horizontal. And this one's going to be 2mm because it's M2. And I'll make the slot 4mm. Maybe I'll make it 6 just in case. And maybe make this 2.5 also just in case. Why do you need slots next to the holes? So the slots will be the holes. Because I'm not sure if like when I buy this display, this PCB is going to be like double-sided taped onto the back of this display, probably. So I don't know if the dimensions that I have in CAD of where these holes are in relation to the display is going to be perfect. So if I put some slots in there, it'll mean that I'll be able to move the whole display a little bit left and right, but also a little bit up and down. And that will mean that I can center it inside my slot, like this hole that I have cut out for the display. So give me a bit of room to move it around, just in case, you know? Oops. And yeah, in this plate, I'm going to cut the slot. Good idea. Does this go on any robotics application? No, this is going to be like a hardware device that a person uses. So it's a drum machine. Yeah, so it's a music device. Just tidying things up a bit. Okay, I still haven't really figured out all the dimensions yet, but I'm just going to put these slots in everything. So are you interested in robotic stuff? Like, are you designing robotics things, or how come you asked about robotics? Okay. Okay, so I can cut these slots out. Nice. Then oops. Read only. What the hell just happened? It opened another instance of SolidWorks somehow. Alright, this part. I want to cut out these holes and these slots. Oops. Okay. And I want to do the same thing here. Oops. Okay. Holes and slots are done. hide all these sketches. Yeah, so I've got some little slots there for adjusting it left and right. Wait, sorry, I missed all these messages. Yes, I'm working off an open source AR4 robot by Anin Robotics to automate some stuff. Oh, cool. I've always thought that that would be cool, like this Iron Man style robot that you can use to do some different things. Is that like a 3D printing endeavor? You've been streaming for a bit, Broham. Time check. Yes, about 45 minutes ago. Oops, somehow my stream went back in time. Wait, what was 45 minutes ago? Yeah, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm still going because I want to potentially cut this tomorrow. So I'm trying to finish it. Okay, and I think I can finish it pretty soon. Let me just check this dimension. This has to be less than 80. Yeah, it is. Okay, sweet. And that's wrong. It should be this one that's close to there. Why did that happen? Is that what I wanted? Wait. Okay. Make those equal. Getting there, almost fully defined. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Then I just need to choose Need to choose this distance. And make that 5. And then, I don't know, this doesn't really matter. This will be like the shape of the spacer underneath. So yeah. So close to finished. Kind of. I don't know, maybe I've still got a while. Okay. That was me responding to something you said earlier in the stream that I was apparently responding to again. Okay. All good. Okay, this is bad. So let me fix this. Uh, 12? Yeah. Let's see if that works. I don't know. At least it's lined up. I don't know if this will be strong. This might break. Then I just need one more part. Save as new. Save as a copy. This will be part 4. Just keeping this one hole, and this is going to make sense in a second. And I'll make it extrude from here to here. This is my spacer. And I'll put some fillets on it. Actually, I'll do that later. Whew. Where is it? Ah, there. Okay. Yeah, so technically there should be 4 of these. One for each of these sections, but I'm not going to bother putting them all in this assembly for now because I just need to laser cut them. So, yeah, I might just add some fillets. Right. This could actually be a lot wider, I think. I'm going to deselect these so I can make these fillets smaller. Make them 2. Okay. Oops. This can have 4mm fillets as well. This one will also get 4mm fillets, except here and here, and actually these ones I might even make them bigger. I might just full round this. Full round, then make these 2mm. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make these a bit wider. I think that will be fine. Just wondering if there's a pot here, if it'll get too close. Maybe I need to look up the dimensions of the pots real quick. How can I do that? Like this. That needs 10mm from the middle. which means... Oof. That's a lot. Wait. But it wouldn't come down that far, I don't think. The robot is made from aluminium and some 3D parts. I'm trying to prototype automating restaurant kitchens with it. Oh, that'd be cool. You know, I went to a restaurant recently in Poland that had those robotic waiters. Like they bring the meals to your table, which is fairly simple. I guess it's just like a remote control car that it's basically like a Roomba you can put food on. But automating restaurant kitchens, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you mean like preparing food and things? Could be tricky, but it's interesting. Yeah, there's plenty of space under there for a pot. That should be fine. How thick is that? 17 mil. That's heaps. Okay. I reckon I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna export some DXFs. Just checking everything is all good. Yeah, okay. Exactly. Cooking fries, flipping burgers. Going to pick up some parts in a few minutes, actually. Oh, that'll be pretty cool. What if it drops a burger patty on the floor or something? I guess you still have people around, like, checking that nothing's going wrong. That's cool, though. Alright, I'm worried that, like, I'm exhausted now and maybe I've messed something up and I haven't realized. But I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to export the files and just go for it. Let me double check that that's right. $7 mil. Okay, you should be okay. Oops. Please fill it all the square. Good call, Marco. Very good call. I really wasn't expecting that, but yeah. Very good call. I did have fillets on them originally, and I lost them all when I restarted. Taking its time. Not the display section. I think the display section will be okay to have fillets as well. So I'll leave those. Okay. Alright, doing it. I'm gonna export the DXFs. Oops. No fillet, please. Why? What's wrong with these fillets? Look. There's enough space, look. There's a gap. Is that okay? I was even tempted to make these fillets bigger. I think on this one I use 0.5. Not export, please check. Please check what? Look, if I mess it up, I can go and buy another sheet of acrylic for $10 and do it again, you know? It looks good to me. I'm gonna export, okay, Marco? Export now as TXF, okay. Thank you for your permission. Okay. Save as. Yeah, I'll put it in here as exports. And I'm gonna make it like export 1. Export version is different from the design version. DXF, okay. Top view. Please run the laser cutter. You got it, pal. I'm gonna run the laser cutter just for you. Okay, that looks good. Do it. We got 2 people saying do it. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna hit the button. We're gonna run it. Part 3? And part 4. Recheck the dimension. Which dimension? The third dimension. Yo, thanks for the follow, Darkness. Appreciate it. Hopefully that means that this stream was somewhat entertaining. All right. Got my exports. So I think I'm done. Gonna run the laser tomorrow. Please run the laser cutter. I will indeed run the laser cutter just for you. And I will report back at some point, maybe tomorrow or on the weekend, if everything cut correctly. Yeah. I still don't have the actual display, so I can't test it with the display yet. I need to order that. Or yes, I need to order that. He said he was gonna order it. But yeah. So that's that. That's that. Spec of the laser cutter. It's like a Trotec something. 300 by 600 millimeter bed. Okay. I'm gonna finish up now. It's getting late. Been streaming for almost 3 hours, which I never do. So yeah, that's enough. Yeah, hope you guys found this interesting, and like I said, tomorrow I'll take this thing and try and cut it out. See if it works. Can make something like this where I can put switches. Yeah. Should all be good, I hope. But yeah, so the people who have been in the chat, much appreciate you guys being here, and the people who have followed as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. And thank you for following. Much appreciated. Please run the Trotec now. I will indeed run the Trotec. Can't wait to run the Trotec. Yeah, so thanks again for watching. If you're watching this later, thanks also for clicking and checking this stuff out. And if you find this stuff interesting at all, there'll be more to come. There'll be more physical prototyping coming. Hopefully at some point I'll make some actual videos from this content as well, not just live streams. Bye Marco, thanks for joining. Yeah, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, follow me at the socials. YouTube is the most important for me now, so all the likes, subscribes, anything like that is much appreciated. Yeah. So enjoy your day. Do something creative, do something for yourself, and see you on the next time. Trotec now.